As coronavirus cases rise here in the U.S., Walmart is one of the leading retailers trying to keep up with consumer demand. Executive Vice President of Corporate Affairs Dan Bartlett is here to share more on how Walmart is responding to the crisis. Dan, thanks for being with us. There are obviously so many issues affecting retailers right now. What would you say is the biggest impact the coronavirus has had on Walmart?
Well, the sheer demand of the public right now has been unprecedented. If you just go back over the last 10 days or so, the pattern of shopping has been enormous. And in the early days, it was really focused on cleaning products, paper goods, and those things. And then as a lot of the talk about shelter in place and those things, and people seeing that this was going to be for a sustained period of time, and at the same time, restaurants started shutting down, a massive push to buying food and consumables.
You are so correct. Every time I've gone to the grocery store, my hats are off to the people there. They are on the front lines truly of this as well. So how are you preventing the spread of the virus, not only to your employees, but to the people then also coming and purchasing items from your stores?
It's a very dynamic process. Obviously, across our chain, we have severely increased and greatly enhanced the cleaning protocols we have in place. Obviously, the protocols with our associates themselves about washing their hands, keeping their hands. We're also putting new social distancing signage on the floors. We are purchasing plexiglass that we'll be erecting at the cashiers as well as where the pharmacy is.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of places, I'm assuming you've done this as well, who have amended their store hours to allow for some of that cleaning and at times allow elderly folks to come in at specialized times. Talk about what you've done in terms of changing store hours and maybe even maximum occupancy.
We have done that, and typically a Walmart Supercenter is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But we're shutting the stores down overnight to give that time for there to be deep cleaning. Also, and frankly, give our associates time to restock shelves and get the store ready for the next day. So we have done that. We're also doing a special hour every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. for seniors to come in and be able to shop. It's been hugely popular with our customers who are over the age of 60. So these things will continue to modify and continue to find ways in some jurisdictions and localities where they have more restrictive policies with regards to how many people can gather in a store. We're obviously accommodating that as well.
And that is certainly good to hear. And in terms of anyone who feels that concern or that panic about there not being enough, that feeling of scarcity, how are you doing on supplying that increased demand for your stores? Do you feel like you're going to be able to keep it up?
I mean, well, just think about it. We're selling every 5 days enough toilet paper for each individual American to have their own roll. That just gives a little bit of context of the amount of quantities that are going through our stores right now. The good thing is, in the last couple of days, we've seen somewhat of a leveling off, or I would say the new normal is the way we're putting it, in which the supply chain is catching its breath and it's able to supply the stores. So we are seeing there's going to be specific items that are always going to be under pressure, like toilet paper for whatever reason. But when it comes to the most important things like protein, food and consumables, we are getting those shelves restocked. There is not a concern. The American public should not worry and think that there's going to be a run on food or a shortage. Grocery stores like Walmart will provide that food to customers.
And thank you. That is very reassuring indeed. Dan Bartlett, thank you for your time and for your service. We appreciate it.
It's good to be with you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.